In fact, at the gate already some early arrivals, very pensive, everybody trying to get their thoughts together, concentrating on one thing, get the best start possible.
In the meantime, up a little bit further north at Carlsbad, the 125cc's are on the line, ready for moto number 2.
Become a top motocross star, you can even afford one of those yachts at the Hotel Del. All right, to watch is Denny Stevenson finished 5th on his cow in the first moto. And number 2, Mike Young on the Kajiva. Well, Mike finished 4th in moto number 1. That garnered him a lot of points. In full battle dress, we forget how young these riders are, Paul. Most of them haven't reached their 18th birthday.
One of the older ones in the group finished 3rd in the first moto on 18D. That's Todd DeHoop. He is 22 years old and hails from the state of Michigan, so he's here to take on the Californians at Carlsbad.
And number 26, you remember Michael Craig, the strong finish on his Yamaha. In fact, he grabbed the 2nd slot with a good start here. He's got an excellent chance of winning here at Carlsbad today.
And, of course, the winner of moto number 1 was Jeff Emig on the 47 Kawasaki. He comes out of Independence, Missouri, and, of course, he has the psychological advantage of having the most points going into moto number 2.
And we're happy to report that at the gate is number 38, Mike Healy. He is in the field, his crew back in their pits working on the 350 for moto number 2. Healy right now trying to make up for not a very good start earlier in the 125 pros.
It's a gigantic field, over 40 bikes now streamed down for that first corner. Can they all get through nice and clean? So far, everything running smooth, and they're off, ready to race here at Carlsbad.
And just what the field didn't need is 47J Jeff Emig getting a sensational start and leading right off the bat.
Reading the way the gate is going to drop is so key to the sport, and Emig called it absolutely perfect. Emig out in front, Todd DeHoop closing down in 2nd place, followed by 360 Denny Stevenson.
Another rider with a brilliant start, number 26, Michael Craig on his Yamaha. He's followed by 23, Chris Young, then Harry Mulligan, a new player. He's on number 178. Ron Turner, the Honda Star 1X. He's right in there, and 64J, James Dodd.
There's Todd DeHoop currently running in 2nd. Jeff Emig just goes over the top of the hill. Now you get a good idea of how far Emig and DeHoop have managed to pull away from the 3rd place bike. That's Stevenson on 360, currently riding in 3rd. And Emig appears to be pulling a little bit away from DeHoop. Now DeHoop closes down, coming down the hill. We take a look at this battle for 3rd place. 360, that's Stevenson, and Michael Craig rides on 26.
And they both have fallen a considerable distance behind the guys right up front, Todd DeHoop and Jeff Emig.
When you get involved in a battle with one another, often that battle will tend to pull you away from the whole stream of the race, and that's what's happened here as Craig tries desperately to catch Stevenson. And watch DeHoop. DeHoop forces his way past Emig. Can he hold on? DeHoop takes the lead.
And for the first time among the 125cc pros, we have got a yellow machine out front, a Suzuki race bike. Oh, but is Emig through yet? No, I don't think so.
Emig's not at all pleased with that situation as he tries to close down. That battle for 3rd place is also now beginning to carry them forward as Emig tries a little wider line, pulls it all the way up onto the bank as he chases the 18 machine of Todd DeHoop.
And look how more maneuverable these bikes are, how easy they are to fly than the 500s we saw a bit ago.
Todd DeHoop out in front, but Jeff Emig trying now desperately to catch up as Emig sets up just behind him. Both of these riders use approximately the same line as DeHoop out in front of the field, picked up the lead from Emig, and now there you see Michael Craig has picked up 3rd place. Stevenson has dropped back to 4th position.
And number 23, Chris Young, is in the 5th spot. But back to our leaders. Jeff Emig.
Oh, Jeff almost loses it there, Steve.
You know, I don't know if he lost it there or he's trying for what they call a berm shot, trying to get a launch off of that dirt berm, and he didn't lose any time because of it. In fact, you see him right on the yellow fender of Todd DeHoop.
Well, Jeff Emig definitely used it to his advantage, and it very well may have been intentional to ride up on the berm and get a little faster speed coming off. Now, here's the points in the championship to date. Craig and Young are on the track right now. Smith, Schmidt, and Grudowski are not running here today. For an overall view of this situation, let's go again to Steve Evans.
Going going into this final 125 Pro Moto of the entire CMC Golden State Nationals. Michael Craig, number 26, has a 20-point lead over Mike Young, number 2. Now, to win the final moto pays 40 points, so he can really pad that victory. Mike Young on number 2 has got to finish ahead of Mike Craig in this moto to have any shot at all at the overall title.
Well, out in front of the field is DeHoop, followed by Emick. Mike Craig currently runs in 3rd, and Mike Young is riding well back in 7th place.
But all the fun is right up front. Watching Suzuki mounted Todd DeHoop and Kawasaki mounted Jeff Emick as they battle for the lead. And look at this on the outside. Goes Emick, and they get to go, and into the bridge goes Emick.
DeHoop still has the lead. Craig comes up to 2nd, but Emick really slammed into the bridge. Well, it looks like he's okay. He's struggling. He's certainly hurt, but it looked like it could be a lot worse than this. He really flew off his bike and up and into that bridge. Now, look at that, the casualness. He reaches up. Still a lot of pain here. Jeff Emick, the leader, had just taken the lead back from DeHoop and then slammed up into the bridge.
Well, let's hope he's okay, but now there's another tremendous race for the lead. Todd DeHoop and Yamaha mounted Michael Craig. Here comes Craig on the white machine. He is picking up DeHoop, no question about it.
Well, Craig sees the possibility not only of the win here today, but the overall championship. He has that championship in his pocket right now as long as he stays ahead of Young. But he's saying to himself, boy, if I can get up there and catch DeHoop, I've got this Moto 1 as well, and he's closing in right now. DeHoop on 18 lies just ahead. On that corner under braking, it appears that Craig is able to catch up just a few more feet. Now he tries the inside, tries to come alongside DeHoop. For the moment, Craig is ahead, and Craig picks up the lead. DeHoop back to 2nd place.
Very aggressive riding on the part of number 26 on the Yamaha, Michael Craig. DeHoop may be fatiguing just a little bit, Paul. He doesn't look as smooth as he was earlier.
Michael Craig feeling and looking very strong as the 125cc Moto 2 continues. We'll be back.